Okay. So we did all the grinding, and now I learned three that we got. I think it was here's the name. I remember one was Big Bird, one was Nothing There, the one that was in the bottom, and then uh uh give me that. I know it's a monk. I forget what it's called though. Here we go. I think it's Clouded Monk. Yeah, there we go. Clouded Monk. Oh, that's what we got. Took a while, but I actually grinded a lot for all the stuff. So that's nice. And now we have some stuff that we can actually give. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Crap. Here we go. See, now we can actually give people some, decent weapons, which is very important. Now, if one wouldn't have accidentally, there we go. So what does it need? Prudence, okay. If we finally have something that deals red damage, I wish I had a legendary black damage. Okay, what else do we get? Oh yeah, you. I was thinking, who should we give it to? I mean, he's pretty strong, right? Is everyone here strong? Orga. I know what we can give Orga. We can give Orga. Give me a second. As I was saying... Okay, yeah. As I was saying, we can give Orga the... There we go. Buff. Okay, now we have a few more stuff that we have to give. Actually, we got the monk. The monk gave a few. Yeah, I gave two. It's not awful, but I wish the armor was better, but it doesn't really matter. Let's give people some bad stuff, like you. They only have a he. Actually, they're pretty weak. Maybe give it to Brown. Oh, that's where they are. Yeah, I think he could get it. Eden should be fine, right? I'll be nice to Eden for once. We'll give him actually something decent. Oh yeah, we have... Well, we need to give hypocrisy to people now, too. Hey, we really do be getting further. Characters actually having decent weapons now. Well, more decent than normal. Now we can give some of these guys some decent armor. I don't think we have any other wall. Yeah. I mean, it does make me weak to, white. Kind of unfortunate, but you know, wait. Why don't they have any armor on? Huh. Weird. Yeah, but let's see. Okay, that's looking good. Okay, those are all good. Adam. Okay, we need to give Adam something here. Like... Sorry, but Adam's using some bad armor here. I guess that's better, right? Yeah, you know what, say that's better. Okay. Check weapons. I don't think I've given all the weapons yet. Yeah. We actually have a few weapons that we can actually hand around with people now. And he needs better armor, but never mind that. Here we go. Let's give them the whacker. They got decent weapons here, actually, yeah. actually need the weapon. No. Who would I take that off of? I think I took it off Adam. Yeah. Okay, but yeah, here we go. Weapon, weapon, weapon. I would give Maritza, yeah. That should be fine, right? Yeah. Yeah, this looks good. I mean, it sucks that this guy doesn't have better armor, but actually, yeah, he's actually pretty high up. Wait, what is temperance at? He's actually pretty darn strong, and he's using an item that can make him. He's gonna be up close in the nick of battle, so probably give him some better armor here. I mean, that's fine. Yeah, this is, actually, no, we can just do our galaxy, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, you're looking good. And now, we need to decide here. Firstly, those guys need upgraded, but, see, we need to figure out who to put down there. I believe if I recall, Instinct works well, yeah. And Attachment also works well. Let's see someone with high attachment and has decent armor. They can bring Susan down there. Yeah, we're gonna let Reinhardt get upgraded. Then we need to, I feel like we can move one of these guys down. Or actually, nah. Move one of these guys down. Sure. We can also, buff them a bit more. They need it anyways. Because look how weak they are, There we go. Okay, now that that's all done. Wait, did we give the other hypocrisy weapon? Forget, did we? Yeah, we did. Good. Just wanted to make sure that we gave all the walls out, Oh wait, actually, Anastasia. Ooh. It'd be nice if we had Anastasia down there, yeah. Nah. I mean, I do want them to get this, May need to wait on it though. Okay. We'll begin the day. Okay, so our goal is gonna be, the normal. We're gonna try and well, we're gonna try getting to the goal, and then we're gonna get to a dusk deal, hopefully. Wait, does this like repression? No. Does this like repression? Ooh. Wait, what? Why did... Okay, I probably need to upgrade repression one more time on him manually before I do stuff like that. Okay, now we have a lot of walls though that we have to... Ooh, we need to cause breakouts too, actually. Well, that's gonna cause that to break out like every time. Oh, yeah, why am I doing that? I don't need to worry too much about it. Yeah, our area has definitely become more, dangerous, you know. Oh yeah, forgot we can have, who here? Brown? Yeah, we can have brown work on attachment. Oh, I swear that monk is very, doesn't like, yeah, I'm just not gonna work with a monk. It doesn't give good. Even with high, it doesn't work well. Okay, I think I like the attachment here. Yeah, we'll have him work on attachment. How's it doing? Do it again, might as well. If anything goes wrong, we can always just retry the day, as per usual. Oh yeah, I forgot. We need to get some of these guys to break out on purpose and then deal with them. Oh man. Maybe we should do that. Actually, nah, never mind. Let's do that tomorrow or the next day because, oh, the Dusker deal is going to be hard enough as it is to deal with. Hmm. Not that we can cause that one breaks out, we get kind of rude, so... Options when it comes to that is kind of low. Yeah, speaking of, you. I'm gonna have to do repression. Try to get his up. I still want to use this one of these times. But, it's gonna use a lot of energy. 25%. Oh, it's so much. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to do repression on that. And a meltdown's gonna occur. I think we can... Wait, what? Well, that thing doesn't break out. We can ignore it. Ice Queen does break out, though. What other ones are there? Don't even worry about this one. It doesn't do anything. I don't want to deal with that one breaching right now, though. Dawn. That's the Dawn event. Dawn events aren't awful. Fine. Oh. Yo. I was wondering where the other one was. Okay. Uh, Gosh darn it. Where is it? Oh, it's second floor. Oopsie. Everyone, move up. Or move down, you know. Can't believe I messed that one up. Not gonna be a restart on the day, so you guys won't see it. What? Can't speed it up, huh? That thing's gonna activate. Yeah, we're gonna. Who's been thrown to a panic? Brown? Okay, yeah, we're just gonna retry the day. I messed up. I was looking around to see which one wanted to melt down. I didn't see it going to meltdown. You kind of only knew that was going that went to meltdown when the curtains closed and it was all clear what occurred. Man, we end up eating. Yeah, I'll let Eden work on it. I mean, it's gonna go fine, right? It's gonna go fine. Well, we do have, like, I think all of our employees are either level 4. Yeah, level 4 or level 5. Yep. Insight? No. That one. Maybe I should use them, guys, like, one time before I do other stuff, you know? Like, before I am double used, guys, I should probably, I'll Brown do it. Man, let's not mess that up again. I wish if it... I wish it was anything else, and I also wish these guys were better. Which one's brown again? This brown? Ah, brown. Brown's the one with sanguine desire. Noted. Yeah, I remember I waited. So I can let him do it. Okay, you know that's gonna be fine, right? Too bad the thing doesn't actually refresh if you're doing it while, like, I wish, like, if a meltdown occurred, I mean, if you were on it, it would, refresh. But sadly, it doesn't work that way, huh? Okay, 2 more. We need another repression. And then meltdown. But yeah, stated, we're gonna try to get to, dusk, is it? Yeah, dusk event. Although, it's gonna probably be painful. I know what I'm gonna have to do. Okay, I'll just send Daphne to go in there. Let's see which ones are melting down. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Oh, they're both level 4s there. That's not good. Yeah, whatever. I'll let, Give me a second here. Look at the shoes. Yeah. How do... Wait. It deals with red damage anyway, so it's okay for either or. I'll let brown do it. Oh yeah, there's the other ones too. Ah, Adam. There we go, this way I won't get screwed over. Nice, it's only a green dawn. Green dawns are very manageable. I think it only gets bad when it's bad, yeah. Good. Just have to make sure you never, you never be too careful, as they say. Although, according to people, you can. Just eating him. Gonna try to get him stronger. I mean, the dawn event should be quite easy to deal with. Let's see, I think it goes dawn, noon. Dawn, noon. Probably dusk, right? Yeah. You just gotta hope not too many meltdowns occur. If too many meltdowns come to be an issue. Although I'm planning on since I know dusk event or what. Wait, oh no. See, I got a bad thing. This is like quite an awful abnormality to have to do a dusk deal because look, 5 employees died. Where is it here? 10 employees died. Ten employees died. Where is it? Yeah, 10 employees died. Yeah. 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 That's the issue that we're facing right now. Basically, what's gonna happen is gonna die. Because I know the more and more clerks are gonna die every time. So what I'm gonna probably have to do is I'm gonna move. I'll probably move my characters on both of them. I'll move them out. And then I'll just do a bunny protocol in these 2 departments. While I have all my other guys deal with the dusk event. Although I might even have to do it for the noon event, who knows. That's what I'm kind of worried about. The dawn event should be pretty good to deal with, I mean, like, there shouldn't be too many problems arising from it. Yeah, my guys are generally strong enough to stand on their own. Let's just move the employees to the proper floor, though. I know this makes it go down, but I need to upgrade its insight anyways, right? Okay, it's -12 now, that's fine. Do more repression. Sadly, that doesn't. The beast is still hurting. Yeah. And I don't want to waste a thing on it. I'm going to be using 25. Wait, only. Wait, I thought about 25% of my energy, right? Yeah. Hmm. Wait. Isn't one of my guys get, like, or one of the abnormalities get angry when there's panic? I don't know. Not you, right? Nah. Okay, I think we're fine. In general, we're fine. Oh, Reinhardt, good. Oh, almost threw out. And though I truly wish my nose would be better. We should be able to prevent most of the damage from occurring. Most of it being keyword here, though. Yeah, so should I block off this sector, then this sector? Because the bird's probably going to stay in this sector. Oh, wait. Put the express train to hell. Yeah, that doesn't matter too much. Oh, I don't know what type of damage it does, though. I think it deals with red. Worked well enough, worked well enough. Okay, yeah, the dawn event's gonna come up soon. Put one of our guys up there just in case. Do two more things here. So, because I can do two more, put up their, well, stuff. Ooh, yeah, actually doesn't defend against black damage. I'm trying to think ahead and use my brain, you know. Oh, halfway, nice. Have to bring him down. Move him down. Okay. We'll go normal speed now. And who's the weaker? You have the weaker stuff. We'll let you do it. Now, let's see. Okay, let's see where they all spawned. Okay. One spawned here. One spawned there. One spawned there, one spawned there. Someone spawned here. Yeah, they should be fine. Well, get assistance over here. Yeah. Let's see here. Ah, it's like right in the doorway. Okay. Checking your point. Do that. Oh, that one go in the bottom actually. Oh. It went up. Hmm. What's that sound? Oh wait, there is one right here too. Whoa. Wait, where'd like the heat come from? And there's one over there. Okay, I think I had... Oh. Well, they're gonna be able to deal with that on their own just fine. Hmm. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Okay, you need to go up there. Okay, they dealt with that. That's nice. Okay. How's it going over here? Yeah, they're good. Here seems to be fine. Did I give him armor? Yeah, I did. Nice. Jake's moving up. He'll sweep him. Nice. They're gonna deal with that soon enough. That thing's dead. Boink. Okay, nice. Dead. And there's that one right there. Yeah, I mean, it's fine for now. No one oh, one died? Crap. They're dead. Gosh darn it. Dude went crazy. I don't think 10 died, though. Yeah. Oh. There's one somewhere. Where? Huh? Yo, where is it? It didn't say the event was over, did it? Am I missing it? Yo. Where'd it go? I'm confused. It didn't say it finished, did it? Or maybe it did, I don't know. Okay, one died. Ah, man. Am I done with the ordeal? I think I am. I don't see it anywhere. I don't get it. Yo. It doesn't say I'm done the event. I'm hearing gunshot. I'm hearing gunshots, but where? Yo. I'm serious, where the heck is it? No. Oh, there it is. Do 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 do. Found you. Yo, where the heck is it going? Where'd it go? Yo, it's the vanishing thing. What the heck? Come on, there it is. Point. There we go. Okay. Now we just need Jake walking around. I don't think too many died. At 5, I don't think 5 even died. Yeah. I don't think anyone... Oh, someone died over here. Okay, and then this clown event's gonna come on. That's gonna be dandy. Jake, are you over there? Nice. Okay, you need to walk over the bodies, man. Come on. Thank you. Now you can go back to your position. You know how it is. We need to clear up the dead bodies. Or else when pain in the butt breaks out, we have a bit of an issue on our hands. Yeah, speaking of, I just need to double check the money protocol. All employees will currently in the department will immediately panic. I mean, the rabbit team recalled the rabbit team and its captain from all command. Okay, yeah. We just need to get... Okay, luckily it's a clown. I mean, the clown isn't the worst option, you know? The clown's fairly manageable. Well, as long as it goes into a good place, I guess, is the key thing there. If it doesn't go into an easy area, then we might have a bit of an issue. Okay, let's try upgrading Brown. Okay, we're gonna have to give so much up, but that's fine. We have a lot of strong guys, which is nice. Although I don't know what causes the level 5 guys not to panic. Level 5 guys don't panic, but the other guys do, I don't know. Yes, they're just like panicking. Yeah, I'm still worried about the event. Let's do some more attachment work, might as well. Still can't believe that we need to get 3 walls. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ay. This one goes around everywhere, so they're gonna be a pain to suppress. And well, at least these guys, they stay in their area, right? But the other guys, we have an issue. How we do instinct again? Oh, I mean the train of hell just gonna come along. Oh, wait. It refills every meltdown? I didn't know that. Ooh, so I need execution bullets then. And then just use, like, you know, the execution bullets on, the pain. The guy that cause issues, you know. Then we should be dandy. How are you doing, you little evil-looking thingy? Yeah, oh, you sound fine. But yeah, I think when I'm gonna cause like them to forcefully go out, I'll probably put all my level 5 guys in the room so they can quickly deal with the wall. Before it ends up killing other people, you know. Oh man, if it makes me put some of those guys out, yikes. Okay, we should probably start repositioning people. Do. Ah, cause soon it's gonna come. Oh, we have 2 more though. If we have 2 more, we're gonna have this happen then. Yeah. And then I don't know. Who's our... Yeah, we'll probably have one of these weak people do the sheep. Because we are spread pretty thin. Come on. Good result. Come on, be nice here. Oh, man. Yeah, we can't really use that one that much anymore, noted. Who's the weakest here? Yeah, we'll let her do it. And then, let's see. Where does the clown go? Are there any clerks over here? No. Good. Where'd it go? I really... Oh. Nice, it actually came out where it was supposed to come out. Oh. Give me a second here. Did they really? They did. There we go. One clown. You know, version I didn't notice that clowns appeared after. Doesn't even really matter too much. Okay, some of you guys have to deal with that one. I mean, even if that thing breaks out, it's not end of the world situation that we have here. There we go. Oh, that's gonna be a 14 meltdown. Oh, yikes. Oh, yikes, man. I have to get to the Dusker deal, though. Yeah, man. At least it still has 2 for now. I'm not going to use that. Now it's just a matter of getting it all the way there. And then the massive meltdown occurs where we, you know, hope for the best. Hope nothing awful happens. Oh. Oops, let's cancel that out. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Oh, I almost clicked it. Does it give me more than 1090? That's the important thing here. It doesn't. That's unfortunate. Ah, it's really unfortunate, actually. I was really hoping it would. Ah, man. Alright, let's just do some more attachment stuff. Oh, she's pretty weak, actually. We need a buffer. 14 meltdowns, though. Not sure how manageable that will be. Yeah. But we should be able to get it done. We just need to get the dusk. Should be after this one. And technically, if anything goes south, we can just end it quickly. So, I mean, it's not awful, right? Yeah, you know, as they say, it could always be worse, right? I haven't even had to complete a Nuno deal yet. I mean, I beat a Nuno deal, but kind of. I beat the Nuno deal, but I had to retry the day anyways because, you know, this little guy came out leading to big issues. Oh. The real question here is what's gonna come out. I'll wait till they're done. Because if the Scarecrow gets hit, we are... no. Not too much of an option. We're gonna have to deal with the Scarecrow. Oh, I don't think that we even have enough people. There. We have Maritza, but Maritza's on permanent duty. Let's see, which one they're going to Milton. That one's fine. Okay, ah, man, it is Scarecrow. Well then. Okay, we're just gonna ignore the ones that don't do anything when they melt down. Because, you know, they don't do anything when they melt down. The butterfly. I mean, we can do repression work. It's not going to be happy about us doing repression work, but we can do it. Oh! Susan, get your butt over here. Or Genie. Oops, wrong name. Tim? Yeah, let's let Tim do it. Anyway, I think it's inside, isn't it? Yeah. Wait, who's on route? What the heck? Yeah, the bathtub doesn't do anything when it breaks out, although... We'll move available personnel down here. Well, actually, now we need to do some repression work on that first. Then we'll move available personnel down there. Because those ones don't do anything when they melt down, so they're not an issue, but... the ones that do stuff when they melt down, yeah. Alright, you just have to be down there. Because that guy's gonna be breaking out no matter what, so... I might as well get it all ready. "17 containment meltdowns, aye. Don't worry, when it's gonna come out, yeah. Sure, it's gonna come out, but... my guys should be able to deal with it fairly, quickly, as, you know. It's gonna come, and it's gonna get squashed. Yeah, we even have this thing that heals white. There we go. Nice and simple. Wait, what did he say? Just accept it and move on. Oh, great pansy. And you, chipper one, huh? Yo. When your quota goes down. Fun. Well, at least upgrading my characters decently well here. Oops. Wrong person, we need Maritza to use that. And, you know, we're building this up, so even if one of our guys dies, we still have a good, egg to sit on? I don't know. Luckily, if a lot of these guys escape, it's not, you know, it's not the end of the world. This guy escaped, it's bad. The guys over here escape, it's bad. Speaking of... I think this is when 5 people die, right? So I haven't even had 5 people die yet, I think 4. Which is unfortunate, but... it is what it is, huh? And the workday completes back up. Come on, I need to get to a dusk event. I don't want to get this. Oh, who the heck is there? Oh. Top level people, gotcha. Although, you know, I might actually move them down. Because if you think about it, none of these break out. This does break out, so that's probably gonna break out. These guys can handle if anything breaks out over here. Probably need to bring some people down though. Let's do more attachment here. These guys need their attachment up anyways. Oh, if the walls break out, we should be fine. Okay. No, trying to make it to a Dusker deal should be easier, you know. Really should be easier than it is. No, actually, I mean, it's a good thing that it isn't easier, right? Good and bad. Well, wait, how many employees do I even have? I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Wait, it says, I know I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. I have 17 employees, and there's gonna be 17 of them melting down. I'm just gonna say it here. I'm probably screwed, but yeah. Guess it depends on which one's being melted down. Pression's still high. Nice. We'll just use it. We'll just use it as a way to increase repression then. Nice. Yeah, nice. Yeah, man. I think I'm gonna send the 2 top level guys to the bottom level. Because if we do have to deal with a breakout, yeah. Definitely want more people bottom side than top side. All I'm gonna say about that. The bird like detachment? Ah, it does. Nice. Man. I wonder what's gonna be breaching. I really hope it isn't this one here. I shouldn't have used her when you got to 2. I shouldn't. Well, you know, she's probably gonna breach. Holy crap. Poor dude. Okay, ready to see what's breaching here? What is breaching now? Please be all the top ones. Okay. Oh. A dusk event's coming. That can be ignored. Can't be ignored. Can't be ignored. Can't be ignored. Attachment? Instinct. I can't. Bruh. Genie. You're gonna have to deal with this one. Trying to get a common result there. Alright, that doesn't do anything if it breaks that, never mind. Okay. Oh. Gosh darn, a funeral butterfly's gonna break out. And do that work, whatever. Attachment, we can send Pansy over here. Oh, I didn't send anyone here yet, yikes. I'll send Reinhardt, he's the highest level for it. Wait, I need your repression. Oopsie, forgot about that. I know that's me breaking out, so might as well have people over there to deal with it. Just go for best case scenario there. I know that she's gonna be taking a butt ton of damage. Come on. Be bad, be bad. I don't want good results right now. Wait, are there any clerks down here? Yeah. Give me a second here. Don't go in, man. Thank you. They said portal officer who? Yeah, they got it. No worries about that. Oh! Who's captivated? Yeah, whatever. I don't see. They're gonna deal with that fine, but... okay. Crap, we only have one person here at the moment. Oh, man. Jake, we're gonna need to move you over. How'd I miss the monk? I swear. Okay, yeah, screw it. This ain't working today. Ah, man. I already sent Jake over. Ah, man. They're all moving towards, which is annoying. Hasn't gone down, so in other words, 5 haven't died. Nope, doesn't matter. Gotcha, cool. Yeah, I'm just trying to get to the dusk event. Man, I should move Susan up. I know, you guys have to... Who got enchanted by red shoes? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I can deal with it. Crap. It's on one, huh? Oh my gosh, man. Oh yeah, and forgot about that. Yeah, they're doing it good. Come on. Charging, it's charging. Oh no, it's charging. Come on, come on, come on. Ah, thank goodness. Okay. I think it's about to come out. Okay, nice. That worked. Got a normal result on purpose, and it worked fine. Good. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, this is gonna be hard. Okay, okay. Jake, Hmm. I mean, if they're crazy, whatever. Oh, if they're crazy, I guess we can't do much about it. The things wanted to break out. Now that's what we need to worry about here. Yeah. Oh, boy. Yeah, let's rack up those points now. Huh? Luckily, none of my team died, so that's nice. The dusk event's coming. The train's probably gonna come, and I can't really do anything about it. Just really hope this is all worth it. That's all I can hope for. Like, if I get to Dusker Deal, everything gets out and I just get screwed, I'm gonna be so utterly sad. At least Cliff-Foss meltdowns aren't occurring, although... You know, we can expect these two to get out, like, assured. And sadly, they can't get out. Move her up. Yeah, it wants to get moving. Okay, well. You know, at least that wall anomaly wasn't too hard to suppress after all. That's nice. Oh, we're still gonna need to summon the bunny team though. I'm gonna move everyone out of these two areas. Although I'll probably have to have that person move back in. Which is unfortunate. Oh, when you upgrade your fortitude, I mean your stuff, whatever. Oh, they're down there. I'm just upgrading stuff, don't worry about it. Doesn't have a... Yeah, that's good. Just add a double check here. I know the bunny thing's gonna come. And I just gotta hope, wherever the train is going, it's going to a good location. AKA where my guys aren't. I think it's stabbed. That's good. Yeah, I'll have to probably send there and there, and then yeah. Because they're gonna die. There's nothing I can really do about it. Okay. Time to move. I know at least 10 things are gonna die here, so... Just need to be very prepared here. Enter there. If you move out of that area. It's a very, very bad area to be in. Okay. Just gonna wait until it strikes once more. Okay. Okay, and time. I'm gonna wait. I know that it's gonna break out of containment. No, no, that's not good. Dude, move out. You have to move out. Yeah, you have to move out. 10 are gonna die. Oh! What the heck happened here? How's it going over here? Yeah, get this thing. It's gonna activate. It's gonna activate. They're all gonna activate. Boy. Yep. And there we go. Bunny protocol activate. Yep. Bunnies should be able to deal with most of that stuff, luckily. Hopefully we can prevent most things from coming out. But yeah, they'll deal with that. That's shut down. Good and bad. You know, there's gonna be a lot of deaths coming on. Raise the grass. Yep, of course. Oh, Mason's getting hit hard. Yeah, they can also deal with that. That one right there is fine for now. Big Bird is gonna get out. Yeah. Oh, I should have waited, man. Crap. Should have waited. Okay. Work denied. Work denied. Crap. Okay, luckily there's no one really down here. Big Bird broke out. Crap. Oh boy. Yep. We're gonna have to deal with Big Bird too. Ay, ay, ay. And that thing down there. And that thing up there. Not too many employees over there. Okay, okay. I'm not worried about that, because dude's gonna get hit hard. Yep. Okay, we move team over there. Okay, this is what you call very bad situation to be in. Nice, they killed it. How's it going here? Kinda going. She's gonna get bit. Wait a second there. What's happening over here? Okay. Oh man. There's only so much I can do. How's it going over here? I'm out of bullets now. Crap, we need to get Maritza to go there quick. Yo. We need to finish the Dusker deal. But the bug's right there. Oh. And down there. And up there. Oh golly. And on top of that, I don't have the right weapons. Okay. We'll send Pansy up here. You up here. These two I'll send to heal. Gonna have to ignore the monk for now. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna come. It's gonna come. Jake, yeah, yo. Ooh, you're low. Oh, did someone die there? Oh no, ooh, Mason. Did he die? Oh yeah, he got out, nice. How healthy is on Pansy right now? He's good. Mason, holy smokes, man, you're almost dead. Yo. Yo. Ugh. Okay, we have 3 people down here. I can hopefully deal with that. Where's Jake? We can let them heal before we do any of that. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Okay, Pansy, we're gonna need to move up here. That I ran out of bullets. Oh, they moved. They really moved, man. And mountain spawning bodies is about to break out again. Gotta be kidding me here. I think they can do a red though. No, they're weak to red. Good. Makes the job a bit easier then. Although wait, the shaman guy should be coming out, hopefully. Yeah, hopefully they fight each other. That'd be great. They just go and fight each other. So that thing's gonna come. And there's enough employees over here to call the issue. Oh no. Oh no, man. There are so much things. Yo. Jake, you got this, man. Come on, just get there already. Jake can handle it on his own. Well, I need to make sure, are they healthy right now? No, they aren't. Never mind, they aren't healthy. Where'd they move to? I think they have it. Yes, they have it. Wait, oh no. Dude, you have to run. Which one are you? Food chain. Man. Where's Big Bird? Okay, he's gonna break out again. Yo. Don't want to do so much here. Oh, actually, okay. I know what I have to do. Before anything worse happens here. It happened. Run it. Okay. Okay, so we have mountain spotting bodies out of containment unit. We have Big... Okay, Big Bird went down. Fine. I mean, hey, I don't need to worry about people dying right now because, all the guys that start acting up. Okay, you need it back. Since all of them are out, we can just, you know, take our time here. Okay, luckily he hasn't been able to eat any bodies yet. Crap. Moving up. I could have sworn I had, Oh, there's a Clouded Monk. Perfect food. Food chain's kind of low. Crap. Headed towards... Crap. Crap. Okay, I think they're all healed though. Yeah. They're healed. Yep. Okay, here we go. Pretty weak right now. Okay. Okay, there we go. We're almost done the dusk ordeal. Okay. No, we aren't. We aren't anywhere close done. Yeah, oh boy. At least Big Bird. That's kind of staying in his area. It's heading to who knows where. Okay, you run over here. Everyone just stay in here for now. They'll need to heal up. I'll have them deal with that for now. Try taking out one by one. At least that one was decently easy to deal with while Jake do it. Back up, back up, back up. Oh man. One died, which is unfortunate. No. Yeah, we have one person die, but we can't exactly... Daphne, huh? That's unfortunate. Yo. How the heck am I supposed to do it? It's kind of low. That one's low. I don't get it. Okay, here we go. Okay, y'all. We're moving up. Oh no, but he's coming up. Okay, you have to run. No, 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 no. You have to run. Now we have another dead. Okay. Starting. Oh, man. I'd love to deal with Big Bird, but that's kind of... Anastasia's dead. Oh, boy. Seems like that we'll need some new recruits around. We'll keep Marky over there, actually. Oh, fun. Come on. Oh, no. No, no. What are y'all doing over here? Fall back, 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 fall back. Yeah, give him. I'll have to deal with Big Bird after. I already sent you back. Come on. I literally sent you back. Okay, we put Monk back. Okay. So we lost 2 people. None of them were level 5, luckily. Okay, you... Where are they right now? I think most clerks and stuff are dead. Yeah. Y'all can meet up with the rest of the team for now. Big Bird still... At least he just stays in the sector. Wait, why is it only level 1? Oh, clerk benefit. Yo, the healing's abysmal. Oh, where are they? Okay, here we go. Where'd Birdo go? Where'd the bird go? Yo. Oh. So that's where the bugs went. Okay. It's almost dead. That's fine. The bug's almost dead. What? What? Yo. Did they literally just like look and then like, nah. Heck man. It's already 1 health now. It's 1. Okay, that's dead. There's another one? Yo. Well. Oh, there's Big Bird. Found him. He's just biting people's heads off. Fun. Okay, is there anyone with a... Well, at least that one's still fine, kind of. Okay, y'all, you know where you have to go. I think that's the last one. And yeah. Man, it looks like we lost employees due to this, though. Okay, put some of the aren't gonna move. Don't you dare go through. Found you. Okay, and then you come over here too now. All them good health right now? Yeah. That's not a brown going first, though, you know. Oh yeah, speaking of. Big bird's right there. Ah. Okay. Everyone's moving down. We need to deal with Big Bird. Okay, we lost 2 people. 2 level 4s, which is very unfortunate, but most that we can do. Yeah, and the best we can do, right? Oh, nope. We need him to move out. Who's he calling for? Who is it? Currents, it's you. You have to get out. Okay. Send everyone in. Should be easy to deal with. Should. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, there we go. Ay, ay, ay. You know what? We might as well clear this one. I don't want to deal with it again. Plus everyone's already down here. Might as well have them heal up and then... Judgment Bird maybe? Yeah, why not? Ay, ay, ay. Oh. 24. Do I even have 24 containment? I don't know. Okay, who do we want to break out? That's a wall. We could have her break out. Yeah. You know what? Let's have her break out. Where's Maritza? There she is. Bright, I think all the clerks are like dead. So. Who wants to do attachment? Oh, nice, they're both alive. Who wants to perform, I should say. Still moving. Which agent is going in? Ah, that one. Oh, Susan, you're here too. Nice. Don't worry, we're just forcing a breakout. Let's not have Snow White break out, no. And 0. Where'd she go? Of course she... Gotta be kidding me. Okay. Move up. She do the red. That doesn't look like red. Okay, it's still fine. It's still fine. Still fine. Still fine. We're good. No, you have to run. Come on. I think it's weak. Yeah, it's weak to red. Good. Run, make her move. Yeah. Did they all like just... Oh. That's where they all went. I'm like, wait, where'd they go? Die. Here we go. Oh. It's about to break out again. Is it really about to break out again? Is there even any bodies around? 1, 2. Okay, team, we're moving back down. I need to have Jake clear up all the bodies. Jake. Clear up all the bodies, Jake. There's a lot of them around, okay, Jake? Jake, there are a lot of bodies around. Okay, we need to have one more breakout. Preferably one that doesn't teleport. Yeah, Judgment Bird should be fine. Deals pale damage, so I don't really want to deal with one that does pale damage. Actually, the monk. We have the monk breakout again. They're easy to fight. What? It didn't count. Didn't count. What the heck? Didn't count. What the heck, man? I don't know. Whatever. We'll do that later then. You know, it's probably easier if we do it later anyways, yeah. Let's just wrap it up here. Let's just wrap it up. Oh, man. It's almost done. It's almost done. I'm afraid the train didn't come. Okay, here we go. Speed. Still pretty good. Okay, and I think I might be even able to go to a memory repository and still it should remember, I think. Still didn't matter. Big Bad Wolf. Guessing that's Queen of Hatred. Hmm. I want it. I'll get it. Got a bad feeling about it, but I'll still get it. Here we go. I keep on calling you A, but I think you and A might have become separate entities now. From the moment you began to have new memories, you both started to walk different paths. Yeah. I must wonder how the memory separated you from A. Well, even if you two have differences, it is still important for you to witness this place through A's eyes. Because, I don't know. Why do we repeat this eternal cycle, enduring endless suffering? What's at the end of the line? What kind of world was it that he saw? The answers to these questions are what you must know. However, the choices you make are up to you, not him. As a consequence of those choices, you may lose it all, or you may gain everything. I'm not trying to control you. I just try to support you. That is my role here. Plus, I have seen many other exes who made it this far and witnessed the innumerable amount of efforts and failures they made. Now you are here, scrabbling over it all and climbing up. Of course, I have kept all their data in my head, but it is not my place to share it with you. A machine has its own work to do. That's what you, or A, once said to me. Oh, hello, sir. Sorry, I'm quite busy. I still haven't finished even half of what I've written down in my notebook. Hey, I heard extraction experiments are going to be conducted. When I looked over the list of participants, I couldn't find my name on it. I mean, there's probably a ton of reasons behind it. Maybe I'm just not good enough for the experiment yet. But may I join the experiment too? Dot dot dot. I've learned a lot here. I'm sure I can help you in some way. I'll be sure to not disappoint. Here we go. Yeah, they do look the same. Okay. Hello, manager. Dot 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 dot. It's sad to not have enough talent, isn't it? If someone doesn't look back towards you, what does that mean? That they don't acknowledge you? That they don't even care about what expression you may be making? That they feel no need to see what you're doing, as they've already come to a conclusion? Have you ever clawed and scrapped at the floor, wreathing in pain? It really does sound excruciating. But in reality, the moment I completely lost my fingernails, I felt nothing. You stare at the flesh where your fingernails used to be, and just before you lose consciousness, when you feel that you aren't yourself anymore, you start to laugh frantically, even though it's not funny at all. And on the ground, you catch a glimpse of someone's shadow and their feet as they look down on you. Guess whose feet those were? When the person who just liked looking back so much finally turned around, everything was over. Did you see the fragments of despair from there? I'm still thinking, because they aren't fully AI. You saw like when they went splat, it was like blood and guts, right? So I think the one who wanted to be an experiment, she went into the experiment and they're Malka, so that'd be my guess. Anyways, or were you staring at the bits of my fingernails scattered on the floor? That was the exact moment I knew true helplessness. Without you, I'd never have known the feeling. Thank you so much. Now, what about you, manager? Have you ever felt helpless to control anything? When unbearable things pour down from somewhere that isn't your body and overwhelm you, it just feels so awful to be helpless, being out of control of yourself. Come on, please tell me, so I can feel rewarded just a bit. Elijah was impatient, and her impatience caused many mistakes. She once went on a long, winding filibuster of why she needed to finish the experiment, but I don't remember the details. Oh, she was okay, I'm right, cool. Whenever she was told that she wasn't ready yet, I could see the strong desire in her eyes. It was a craving, a bizarre obsession. If another person had been in my place, they may have turned around for the sound of her hasty footsteps. Cogito was something that she couldn't access at her level of authority. The only task she was ordered to do was record the changes that occurred in the test subjects. She was aware that at the moment Cogito was absolutely not ready for human use. When I finally realized what was going on, half her teeth had fallen out and... Kill me, please. Kill me. Oh, yikes. No. Yeah, you'll get an option now. That's unfortunate. Oh. Manifestation of Cliffa due to Sephara breakdown. Suppression of Sephara core required. Are you discovering the deep scars that are inflicted upon this place? Manager, there was something I hadn't informed you of when we spoke for the first time. The Sephiroth, of course, wholeheartedly want to meet you. They admire you and follow you. However, at the same time, they earnestly yearn for you to be swallowed up in resentment and curses. Please be careful with them. Well, you don't have to pay that fact too much heed if you wish. What I mean to say is you are free to go back to your daily routine. It's no big deal for me to fill the role if some of our Sephiroth go mad. Though if you do, then you will lose something important forever. The seed that can break the cycle. Yes, do you really feel nothing about this? What's happening here? Try drinking some Ink Fallon. Close your eyes and open them again. I'm glad to see that you're not as feeble-minded as the other Sephiroth. It is important to keep a clear mind in any situation. Gabriel, why are you scratching yourself so much? What the heck's happening here? Seeing as we're meeting again, you must have completed your task, manager. I'd give you a compliment if I didn't. Had so much work to do. Gotcha. The information team has a task they must do periodically. You must have realized that there are some blanks in the abnormality records. Yes, I do. Among the tremendous amount of information we gather, there are some that should remain off limits to the employees for security reasons. The names of the employees are one such thing. Any trace of them, what happened, their gruesome death, their desperate will to live, all of that has been stripped from the records on the false pretense of expunging information. There is no way for me to know what the criteria for stripping the records are. They were set by another department, not us. We only manipulate the information we receive per orders. Isn't it funny? We've degenerated into a department that destroys and manipulates information as ordered, yet somehow we're still called the information team. Whenever I introduce myself as the Sephara of the information team, I sometimes feel something bubbling up inside of me. Issa, did you receive the documents to expunge? You will get the list of employees soon as well. Please do not forget to review it after you finish expunging the documents. Miss Angela, what do you think it means to remember someone's name? This is a work you regularly do. Why are you so emotional about it today? Maybe names were marks a typical beings gave each other to engrave each other upon their memories. Someone might have named you Angela following the same concept. It's odd. If you happen to be too tired, please take a break. I knew you would say that. ... Referring to employees by name is not recommended here. When employees first enter the company, each one receives their own unique identification number. This is to allow the company to identify them using the minimum amount of personal information. We have their numbers in our data storage devices. Malkus has never called the employees by their names ever since she started working here. Maybe she is the most ideal Sephara among us all, Sephiroth. No, she's creepy. This is not to say that Malkus deserves to take all the pain as well. None of us do. What kind of poor taste is that, to lock us inside metal bodies and throw us into an endless loop of days that feel just the same as yesterday? I'm talking to you. What's with that oblivious expression? I heard you might be one of the architects responsible for our creation. The only thing I can do here is remember the names of a few forgotten employees and eternally despair, feeling nauseous from even a single breath of air. This is a lot of reading. Have you had fun watching your guinea pigs run around in circles? See, I told you, I have been rotting from the inside for a long time. Gabriel was more rational than anyone else. He was unmoved even after hearing about what happened to Elijah. Some said he lacked empathy, but nobody realized that his emotions were festering on the inside. They're based off the people that he met, and then he made... Well, did he make the AIs in his image, or did he use parts of the person to actually make the AI? That's the question. Maybe he began falling apart from long ago, ever since Carmen left this world. He slowly became expressionless. He wouldn't allow himself to have even a paltry joy. He also couldn't stand having even the smallest part of his body exposed. Yo, we made a monster that was not supposed to exist in this world. We went too far to ever turn back. Not let what Elijah did be in vain. Instead of taking the time to grieve, everyone knew they needed to utilize this result to the fullest. He tried to maintain a facade of level-headedness, but his attempts to remain rational slowly morphed into an obsession. He started to wear long-sleeve clothing that also covered his neck. Not much later, he started to scratch himself harshly. We suggested he receive a complete medical examination to see whether he was contaminated or had an infection, but he refused. Health checkups were needed to prevent further damage. Persuasion became coercion, and coercion led to the use of physical force. He was tied and bound for the checkup, but he resisted so desperately that it was hard for us to watch him. Eventually, it turned out that he wasn't infected at all. Was that really fortunate, though? No, it wasn't. The examination did not resolve anything. He kept scratching himself, so harshly, even worse than before. When I saw him last, he wasn't lucid or cognizant to any human speech, and his body was completely covered in scratches. No one has seen him since then. Is everyone breaking now? Come on, no, please no. Come on, why is this all happening in one go? Don't worry, Hod, that's a very common side effect when you first take Enkfalin. It's just like a light hallucination. It'll disappear after 2 or 3 times, so don't worry about it too much. For me, it was an employee whose face had half melted, crawled over my feet and grabbed me by the shoulders, asking me why I let her die. That wasn't a hallucination or anything. Then what, are you trying to say that dead employees are suddenly coming back to life? Mountain of Smiling Bodies would say yeah. You know, like, unbelievable things happen here, so maybe it is possible for dead employees to come back as if nothing happened, right? I'm not in any state to say this, but you don't look too good. Why don't you skip today's meeting? I can't do that. We have an abnormality response training today. They need me to run the drill properly. You're really something, huh? I don't think there's another Sephira here who cares about their employees as much as you do. Right? Look, Tiffany, I was right. I'm a good person. I'm a good Sephira. Please don't be another one. Ah, here's I need water. Oh man. It's gonna be the longest video. Hello everyone. Today we will. Are you still trying to play the good Sephira? Be focusing on abnormality response training. How many times do I have to tell you? You're only a sad piece of rusty scrap metal putting on the act of being a good person. Now, I want everyone to pay close attention here. The abnormality we'll suppress today needs to be handled a bit differently than the others. If you hope that living such a lie would ease your conscience, that's really selfish. Starting now, I will be explaining the method I devised. Please listen carefully. At least the other Sephiroth are humble enough to admit that they're not perfect. Quiet. Ah, man. Oh, sorry. Where were we? Excuse me, Miss Hod, I have a question. Yes, what is it? Do you think that this training will make any difference? I mean, against that long bird? It feels like whoever will die or live is all predetermined, and there's nothing we can do to change it. I mean, probably. I mean, thinking about it, right? Angela does, you know, Angela controls everyone, right? Or controls what reaches and what doesn't, so it makes sense. Well, it should yield a better result than just doing nothing. At the very least, we can prepare a preventative measure rather than just wait hopelessly to... It's just all about luck. We'd be better off and more comfortable to simply accept that we can die at any moment while working. Just know this. You won't reach that paradise no matter what you do. I'm doing this all for you guys, even in the counseling campaign. Now that you mention it, that compulsory counseling campaign is such a pain, we'd rather have a break time instead. Why is our department the only one that has to deal with these programs? It will keep repeating itself, live with eternal sorrow and remorse in that metal mask. Yo. This is a lot to take in right now. Okay. Well, all of you would be dead by now if I hadn't helped you. Why aren't you thanking me? Do you want me to get rid of you like Malkuth does before you even make the littlest complaint? Don't you say that I'm the bad one here. Are you finally admitting to your awful nature? Tiffany, why are you doing this to me? I am not Tiffany. Look at me. Can't you even distinguish your own voice anymore? Yes, you're still having that sweet nightmare. Oh! When I read the article detailing Michelle's suicide, it was just as our experience was starting to show some progress. Michelle was the youngest among us. She was a timid and innocent employee. It made her an easy target. Maybe it was her fate to be used as a pawn of the wings that were alert to us, or of the head that would watch over us constantly. You likely didn't know things would go the way they did. You'd never have thought that a puny kid like you would bring about our demise. You'd never have believed that the situation would end up so much worse than your intentions. You probably tried to comfort yourself in the end, telling yourself that you did the best you could, that in this world, in that moment, there wasn't any other option for you. But Carmen was the person who was trying to change this world, the world you resigned yourself to. If we meet again in hell, will I finally be able to forgive you? Crumple up the newspaper, okay. You better not break too. You've returned, so did you have fun with your little journey while I was locked up here? Don't worry, I'm not mad with you. Oh, Sorrow, you see, finally I've come to respect you, for I know you will never depart. It's difficult to perceive the flow of time here. Therefore, this eternity has saved me. Have you seen the turbid streams of the enormous river that crossed the whole city? If you arrive downstream after the raging rapid and a serpentine current, you will see a meadow that is enormously broad but also tranquil. That land is bathed with all kinds of mud, sand, trash, and the residuals that have come from the upstream. What isn't caught by the upstream or midstream finally ends up here, downstream. To bear all the residues that pile up, one would need a strong back that doesn't break easily. I have faced many wells here. I have to draw water every single day, but it seems that the water level never lowers. Our labor is bringing up the water that is deep within the well to the outside. You never know what the bucket contains when it rises from the eternal darkness, but I will always draw the water with a pulley, come what may. You must always stay cautious so that you don't fall into the well. Maybe it was an act of generosity towards those that are thirsty, so that they may sate themselves. It was you who made the bucket, but you left the duty of drawing water with the bucket to another. Don't ask for my name. Bina isn't the name of a person. It's a sad name of the place where one finds many graves. I'm the one who draws the water. Why have you come here, and what do you wish for me to draw? Huh. Okay, nature vehicle number 9. Okay, they're both Tassel being extracted. Huh. What does it mean, extract? Okay, though. Ugh. That was a lot of talking, holy crap. Oh. Okay, conditions not met. Okay. Let's read this and we'll probably end it. What the heck is happening here? At least he's fine for now. Okay, the button to initiate the suppression of a Sephiroth core will not appear unless all of the Sephiroth mission and dialogue are completed. Conditions not met will be shown upon a grayed out department button if the conditions are not satisfied. All conditions shown below need to be satisfied before the suppression can begin. When all conditions for Sephiroth core suppression are met, the button on the top left of the department will become active. If you click on the Sephiroth core suppression department button, all employees assigned to that department will be removed and placed into standby. The conditions and handicaps of the suppression will be shown. Handicap. The begin management button will be replaced with the begin core suppression button. Click to start the suppression. Okay, there we go. We're gonna end it here for now. Peace.